statements. What is loop statement? We will see a loop statement meaning is, and also loop statement in combination with if else we will see, so that you understand more on how we write loop statements. Okay, I want to print like just a star, okay, and 5 times or 10 times, 100 times. How I can print it? Statement system dot out dot println. So you will say that I can use system dot out dot println, this print statement, and in this I'll write star 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 star, right? So how we print star multiple times? This is one way. Okay, what about if I want to print this star for multiple rows? Again, like this way we have 5 rows to print. How I will be able to print it? Or not only just star, I want to print hello, or I want to print some information in multiple rows. Just 1 2 3 I want to print, or just I want to print star on 10 rows. How we are going to print? The simplest or the dump way to write is I'll write system dot out dot println for 10 rows. Yes, the way is you can just write system dot out dot println for 10 lines or 5 lines, because we want it 5 times. This is one way, but it is very dumb way. Like the coding languages we are learning Java is because we want to achieve more in less code. We write less code but we achieve more. That is what the output or objective of learning programming language. So if I am going to write system dot out dot println, then no need of like programming to be implemented, a logic to be implemented. So better way to write this might be using the loop statement. Okay, what is loop statement? So these statements will execute a particular statement or particular block for a multiple iterations. Means multiple iteration, what is it? For multiple times, not only just once. I have a code which is a code like system dot out dot println, and I want to print it multiple times, not only just once. So I'll write a loop statement, and inside that loop statement we put a condition, and based on that condition print this. Okay, print 5 times, print 10 times, so that we are able to achieve that, so that we are able to get the desired output. So in loop statements, a block of code, it's nothing but a block of code will be executed multiple times. Like you can say multiple iterations or multiple times. Simple. It will be executed multiple times automatically. Like automatically it will keep on repeating continuously till that condition is true. Like we write a condition, and as long as the condition is true, it will execute. Once the condition is fail, it is going to stop. How or what are the loop statements? We will see. The meaning of loop statement is it will execute block of code multiple times based on a condition. Okay, this was the problem statement I gave. Now I'll give you the solutions, how we are going to execute this problem, or how we are going to solve this problem statement. That I want a output star 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 for 5 rows or 6 rows, and we want to write in a less code. Okay, this is not the better way, this is like very dumb way. The smarter way is we will see using the loop statement. In Java we have importantly 3 loop statements. One is while loop, second is do while loop, and we have for loop. Third is for loop. We will see the syntax of while loop. How a while loop is written: while and condition and a block of code. So here we mention a condition. So as long as this condition is true, this code will be executed. Okay. The syntax of while loop is, we have, this is the syntax. What is syntax meaning is syntax is a grammar for the programming language. We have to follow this syntax of a while loop. Syntax is nothing but a grammar. For example, I'll write a code for one of the example. While a particular condition, let us take it as a true. If your condition is true, as long as your condition is true, it will be executing this block of code. Now suppose in this block you have system.out.println and star. This block of code will be executed infinite times. Infinite means there is no end to it, because your condition is always true. When this condition will be false? Never, because you have written it true, so it will execute infinite times. If this condition is false, then it will execute, then it will stop executing. I'll take one condition as int equals to, initially int I equals to 0, and while I is greater than, less than 5, like as long as it is less than 5, print this statement. And inside this while loop, I'll put a statement system.out.println star star star. So in this while loop, we have some set of defined time when this stop will when this loop will stop executing. Initially I is 0, but when your I is going to be, when is I is going to be 5? Never it is going to be 5. We have to write I plus plus somewhere, I plus plus inside a loop. After every time it is executed, I is incremented by 1 and the condition will be verified. So how while loop executes, we will try to understand. Initially compiler will execute this statement. Okay, memory is allocated for a I, and in that memory block it is 0. Okay, initially it is 0 because of this statement. This statement is executed. Now next compiler is at this step, while I less than 5. I less than 5 meaning is 0 less than 5. Is it true? Is it true or false? The condition is evaluated to true or false.
It's true.
Yes. So Ashrita, we are learning loop statements. Okay, it is. I'm going to repeat again. Okay. So we are learning now, and ask questions if you are not able to understand. So I'll summarize again and I'll check infinite. I'll give you brief about infinite loop again. Okay. Do not get confused because of infinite loop. Infinite meaning is never ending. This is about to end. Somewhere it will end. Infinite is, it's never ever going to end. Your program will never stop. When it will stop, there is no stop for it, but we have kept a stop for this loop. So in this example, try to understand. 0 less than 5, yes, it is true. So now the condition is true. Only because the condition is true, this code is executed. What is executed in the output? I have, let me write output here. Output here, it will print star star star. How many times it has? 6 times. Okay, in the output it will print star 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 6 times. Okay, first line is printed. Now I plus plus. With I plus plus, meaning is, meaning of I plus plus is I equals to I plus 1. Internally meaning of I plus plus is increment I value by 1. Initially it is 0. Whatever the value is, increment by 1. So now it will become 1. So it was 0, it will become 1. Check the condition. Why it incremented? Because of this statement. And now again, as it is a loop statement, it will go and check again while condition. Now this time the condition is, okay, now this time the condition is 1 less than 5. Okay, now this time condition is 1 less than 5. Is it true? Again, is it true false? Ashrita, tell me, is it true? Pradnya, Ambika, Shweta, Jyoti, Ravali, is it true?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a true. It will be true. Like mathematical calculation, it is true. So it will execute this. So in the output, execute meaning is print statement. We have simple print statement. So in the output, it is going to print again 6 times star. In the next line also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is printed. Now again I plus plus. I plus plus I value became now, tell me,
2.
it was 1. So it became 2, correct. It became 2, 2 less than 5. 2 less than 5. Okay. 2 less than 5. Sorry, what is less than 5 is? I'll write 5. So now less than 5 condition is true. It will print star. In the output, I'll get again one more row as a star. Again one more row as a star, star, star. Because it is a while loop, again it will go and check for a condition. Okay, I plus plus value is now after this execution. It is 3. After this execution, the value of I is 3 now. Yes. Then 3 less than 5, condition true or false?
True.
True.
Yes. Condition is true. So again it will print.
Yes.
Again it will print a star, star, star. Okay. Next is
4.
next I plus plus.
4.
It will be 4, correct? And for a 4, 4 less than 5, condition is true.
True.
Why it is multiple times executing? The answer is because it is a while loop. If it is a if statement, it will not execute multiple times. If is only once, it will check a condition and go out of that condition. Condition is true or false, only it will verify once. It will not verify multiple times. As it is a while loop, it is executing multiple times. Now with I plus plus, it will become 5. This time the I value is 5. So now tell me 5 less than 5 condition is true or false?
False.
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 The condition is false. So will this execute the block or no?
It won't.
No.
Correct. It won't execute. Now it will stop executing. So we have result of this executing 5 times the star in the output. Okay.